guys, this is Suzanne. Welcome to Sweet Tea and Whimsy. Today we do have some sweet tea and we're going to delicious. We are going to do something a little whimsical. We're going to add some whimsy to today's video. So what we're going to do is make some twig houses. So what I have done is gathered up my materials, and it's real simple materials that you probably won't have to go out and purchase. Most of us have some white chalk paint in our supply closet, so you will need white chalk paint and a paintbrush, some sort of clippers, garden clippers. These I think maybe wire clippers that belong to my husband, but they're in my supply closet, so hey, I think they're mine. And the only other thing that you're going to need are some twigs. I went out into the yard and I picked up a variety of different kinds of twigs, and I got about a handful, which I'm thinking this will be enough for the project that I'm wanting to do. So with this in hand, let's go ahead and get started, guys, making our twig house. So what we're going to do is first prepare our twigs, and I would like to make at least 2 or 3 twig houses, and I would like for them to be of varying sizes. A smaller one, a step up, and then a larger one. If I don't have enough twigs, I can always stop, go to the backyard, pick up a few more, or if I decide to settle on 2, I can do that. So the first thing that we're going to do is start cutting our twigs into the length that we need to make the frame of our twig house. So on this first one, I'm thinking that this will be the height of the house. So this may be a larger one, I don't know. Let's just see what it looks like once we get it together. So I know if this is going to be the height of the house, I will need 4 of the identical length as this first one I've got cut and ready. So I'll take this twig here, and I'll go ahead and get 4 identical twigs ready. And you can see that this will be the height of our house, and now we've got 4. So each of these 4 will be for the corner of our house. And then we need that will be the width of the house. So let's just get started right here. I think this might be a nice size for the width of our house. These cut and ready. Actually, I think that I'm going to need 8 of these, since we will make the bottom foundation and the top foundation. So for our roof, I need to make 4 of the same size, and 1 to brace the front and the back together. So I'm thinking this size might be what we need. So let's prepare 4 of those. Okay, now that we have our twigs cut for our first house, we are going to paint our twigs. So I'll just lay out a napkin here to keep from making such a big mess. I'll grab my paint. Let me open this up. And I'm going to get just a little bit of paint on my paintbrush since it's a large paintbrush. And I'm going to start painting. Now for me, I kind of prefer the look of not so completely covered in paint to kind of give it a look that's somewhat distressed. So I don't worry about getting every single spot coated with paint. If anything, I intentionally leave some areas not so white, just so some of the natural wood color from the twigs show through. So those 4 are ready. We can get finished with the painting step and move on to the next step quickly since the chalk paint dries so quickly. So same technique here. Don't worry about completely coating the twigs with white paint. We want some of the wood to show through. So those 5 actually. Now let's get ready for our last stack of twigs. And you will notice I left some of the little branch extenders on. I didn't cut them completely flush. And I think that will just add a little character to our houses. We'll see how that works out. Okay, let's let these dry. And we will move on to our next step, which is heating the hot glue gun and seeing if we can put our twig house together.